I think for me personally, it's about helping someone in their darkest hour to have a bit of light. It's a very emotional time. People grieve in all sorts of different ways, and just to be that person that's there for support when needed. A little bit of advice, obviously we have to give advice when needed, but just to be that friendly face in such a dark time in someone's life, I think is what it means to me. I do feel part of a community. We've just been collecting Easter eggs recently for the local food bank. I have delivered parcels in the past for the local food bank as well to people's homes when they've needed extra support. I've delivered ashes to people's homes who can't get out. We do funeral plans in someone's home as well if they find it difficult to come into branch. And at the moment we've just taken lots of clothing, warm clothing, boots, coats, etc., blankets for the Turkey earthquake appeal. So, and I'm having lots of people coming in week after week with another donations bag. So it's nice, it's nice. To see the smile on their face and to see the lightness of them after such a heavy load. It's such a heavy burden when you lose someone, and you can become very low in a very dark place very quickly. That is the grieving process, and people don't appreciate that the grieving process sometimes takes years to overcome. Other people can do it very quickly and come out the other side. But for some people, especially when you've been married a long time, it's a long process. And to see that smile, that lust for living again after such a dark time is all the thanks that I need. I'd like to treat people how I think I would like to be treated in that circumstances. And on some occasions, you can't always tell people how you're feeling. You can't put that into words. You can't even think about it yourself sometimes, but your actions will give that away for people. And I think when you can pick up on someone else's emotions that way, even if they can't tell you themselves, I think for me personally, to know that you've helped someone else out of a very dark place and to treat someone how I would like to be treated, I think is why I do it. I've had a client recently whom lost his wife just before sort of the autumn time, and was a very quiet man. They'd sort of been in the area not very long, I don't think, but they'd had no children. They have not many neighbours, and there's no family to speak of. So when his wife passed, he was really quite distressed. So I offer him, and all my other clients as well, a warm space to come to, free tea and coffee and a chat, to which he did every week for quite some time, and was just before Christmas becoming very, very depressed, very low, which I became quite worried about him. So I contacted the social prescriber at his doctor's surgery, and discussed the fact that he needed some extra help and support, which they kindly gave him. I also signposted our own bereavement services, which we have at the Co-op for him, and he went and had an appointment at Wimpole Road there to speak with the counsellor, whom helped him immensely. And because of our community work that we have to do, I'm part of the Walton Bereavement Cafe and the Walk and Talk service, where we have bereaved people come. For the Walk and Talk, if you're not comfortable in a cafe environment, you can just walk with someone and talk if you want to, or not if you're just not in that space at the moment. And in the cafe they come and do bingo, and they go on days out and they meet other people. It's very much support with other people. So I took him with me there, and he's doing really, really well now, and that's just such a lovely thing to see from someone who was really quite distressed. He comes in now and sees me, and he's got a smile on his face, and he's actually living his life, not just waking up every morning thinking that he should have joined his wife, really. So for me, that's such a positive story, and one which we're always here for our clients. If anyone's in need, if anyone needs any support at all, they only have to ask, or if they're a bit too proud sometimes, we'll notice, and then we can do that on their behalf for them.